Yeah, good afternoon, guys. You're welcome to my channel. Please remember to subscribe to the channel and follow me up on my Facebook page so that you'll be getting more informations. Okay. Now, what a rush. Let's rush it. Okay. Today we are discussing about quantity feeding can't be compared with quality feeding. Quantity feeding cannot be compared with quality feeding. Okay. Somebody may say, how? Okay, now let me bring it low so that a layman can understand what I mean. Many a times, I've visited so many farms. You see many of them. Some people can use this bucket. Look at this bucket over here. I've seen a farm that feed their pig with this. So you have seen this bucket. This is a 20 kg, okay, bucket for paint. People use this to feed a big pig. I've seen somebody using something like this, fine, to feed their grower. One grower feed. Okay. Now, believe me, those people believes in quantity. They don't believe in the quality. If you check their feed, the content of their feed formula, you'll be seeing PKC, wheat tofa, okpa chaff. You will see pap chaff. You will see cassava peels. You will see, these are what you'll be seeing inside this food. The best thing they will tell you is that they mix it. If you ask them, they tell you that they mix it with industrial feed. But the industrial feed you are mixing it with, what is the ratio that you use to formulate it with the industrial feed? You see somebody bringing one bag of chicken feed, mixing that chicken feed with one bag of wheat tofa or two bags of wheat tofa, one bag of PKC or two bags of PKC. Then the person will now add cassava peels, half bags, grounded one or ungrounded. Then he will now put that one bag of chicken starter feed and mix it. These are the quantity feeding we are talking about. If you check their animals, they have pot bellies. What I mean by pot belly is that when you see a pig, the mouth is long, the legs are very tall. The pig looks tall, because of the skinny body. It makes them to look tall. Their stomachs are heavy. You see them sleeping. When you ask them, they say that, wow, the pig is healthy, is resting. Quantity feeding can never make your pig to grow well, and it can never make your pig to be healthy. But that is what in Nigeria, random sampling, 75 to 80% of people are practicing this thing I'm telling you. 75 to 80% are practicing what I'm telling you. I have seen a farm. What he feeds his animal is only PKC and wheat tofa. When you mention any other thing, he asks you, are they feeding those ones? People rushed into the business. They don't want to know. All they heard is that pig business is very, very good. The money is there. It gives a lot of money. Their friends are doing it. They are prosperous. They choose to do it. Quantity feeding can never be compared with the quality feeding. Now, let me shock you. Ask yourself a question. The problem with many farmers today is that when they are feeding their pigs, when they feed their pigs, for instance, they start feeding their pigs today, they never for once take the scales of those pigs to know what is the kg weight of those animals. They don't care. All they are doing is that they look at the pig is big. Somebody called me from all the way from Imo State. He was asking me about the feed formula. So when I gave him the formula, he now told me that his annoyance is as a result of the last pig that he sold. That this pig is very, very big. That is quality feeding. That the pig is very big. It's very, when you look at it, it's so big. But when the people that wanted to buy this pig come for the scaling, they put the pigs as big as that pig, adult pig, in a weight. That the pig scaled 75. He was very, very annoyed. He thought that the scale had an issue. He still scaled it again. It was still 75. He was very annoyed. And those people bought the pig because they are buying in kg. They paid for the pig. He said all the money that he have spent on this feeding, all of them are lost. That is quantity feeding. That is quantity. And that is what many people are practicing. Imagine, had it been that he had been scaling this animal all this while, or he have a scale in his farm, but he have not been practicing it. He believes that he's looking at the animal that they are very big, thinking that as big as they are, not knowing that what is filled in their stomach is just fat. That is what quantity feeding can only give your animal. You'll be seeing fat. Fat is not muscle. Muscle can never be compared with fat. There's no weight in fat. But you will see weight in the muscle. Once the animal has enough meat, you see the weight coming out. Now, when we are talking about quality feeding goes with a very good formula. You will see the whole components that you are looking for. You will see fiber there. You will see protein there. You will see energy source, which is the carbohydrate there. You see the mixture of the lysine. You see the mixture of the methionine. You see the mixture of the toxic binder and the rest of them. You see everything will be mixed accordingly. Now, in terms of feeding, see what we use. You see how small this is? When we full this plate, you scale it. If you watch my previous videos, you will see there was a video I made concerning this when I was talking about moringa leaf. Okay, when you full this plate with feed, the feed that you have already formulated for them, which is the quality, not the quantity, we give them one of this for our growers. This is 2 kg. Now we mix half of it for the whole day. Can you imagine? Now for the adults, you feed the adults 3 kg to 3.5. You still measure it. If it is for the winners, we don't even feed them up to this for each winner. We just give half for one winner. So imagine, whereby somebody will be feeding his pig this. Now compare with yourself. You know what is happening right now. You know the cost of PKC. You know the cost. PKC is even down now. Wheat is another thing. I went somewhere